Hello, Betty McKnit here, your crochet mama. Tonight I'm going to be working on my 6-day Supernova blanket with the Ridgy Didge stripe. I'm live here on YouTube, TikTok, and in my Facebook groups. What's going on here? Is it going? Yes. Let's see. Today is day 6 for this project, and it won't be the last day. I have this much yarn left in the first cake, and I would like this to be an adult size blanket, so I would like to go through an entire other cake of this. So this so far has taken me 5 days, so I'll probably finish it tonight. So I don't know, will that take me another 6 days? I don't really know. But anyways, the pattern I'm working on is the 6-day Supernova. I am working an adaptation for it as I do it, which will be an upcoming pattern release. But basically it's the 6-day Supernova. I'm making one change to one of the rows and adding some texture to it. And that is called, when we do that, we call it the Ridgy Didge. So it's this, you can use the regular 6-day Supernova pattern until I get this all written up. This is part of the process. I'm just figuring out all the numbers and figuring out if what I said or wrote will work. So I'm going to work on it tonight, and I am up to, let's see. Well, let me just go overhead and then I'll talk a little bit more about it. But oh yes, I wanted to say the yarn. The yarn is the Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle, and the name of the color is Chewy. And then the hook that I'm using is a Furls Odyssey crochet hook. Apparently they're not going to be making these anymore, so I'm going to have to start making my own, I guess. In 5mm. This is my favorite hook. So I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch in all different sizes. But I'm always losing hooks because what I do is I put it in with the project and then that's it. I don't, I don't know where it ends up. When I need it for something else, it's like gone. So, thank you. Okay, let's go straight to overhead mode and then we'll get caught up with this. So the 6-day Supernova is a variation of the 6-day star. There is the 6-day star, the 6-day superstar, and the 6-day Supernova. So the star has 7 points of equal sizes. It's the easiest of all the 6-day blankets. It's easier than the 6-day kid blanket. So if you're a less experienced crocheter, beginning crocheter, or you're just scared of the 6-day kid blanket, start with the 6-day star. It's super easy. All you need to know how to do is chain, single crochet, and double crochet. You do have to know how to read a pattern, but I have lots and lots and lots of video and help to get you through. So 6-day star blanket, easiest. Great beginner pattern. The 6-day superstar is just a little more difficult than the star. Some people struggle to read the pattern. It's a little, I guess, unconventional is the word somebody used. I didn't like when they said that, but it's true. But that one has 14 points of equal sizes. And then the Supernova, it's the same concept as the Superstar. There's 7 additional points added, but they're added in after the blanket gets, partway, several repeats done, and then we add those extra points in, and it creates a blanket with 7 big points and then 7 smaller points in between. So it's really fun. It's a great looking blanket. So let's see. Let me go ahead and flip this, swap these cameras out, and see, that's all the yarn I have left in here. And I have 2 more of them, but I think I will probably use 1 more. Let me just check in over here on whatever's happening over here on YouTube and just make sure all my settings are correct over here. This video is sort of a tutorial, sort of a crochet along. I would say it's more of a crochet along tutorial. I am taking my time and kind of explaining the pattern as I go. I'm making some kind of corrections and adjustments to it also, because there are a few differences between this and the regular Supernova, because I'm adding that Ridgy Didge stripe. So I'm taking my time with it. So I think there are a couple people out there in the world who are crocheting along with me, but not too many. But this will be, the replay will be available for you forever to go ahead and just work the entire. A couple of years ago, I figured out that people, thank you, Carrie, people like to crochet along. They like to they just like to work along. They like to see the entire project. So I started doing stuff from start to finish. Okay. Alrighty. Let me just close that up. I'm just texting my sister to let her know I'm live. She's the only person that gets a personalized thing. Okay, 6-Day Supernova. The yarn is Lion Brand Mandala bonus bundle in the color Chewy, and the hook is a 5mm Furls Odyssey crochet hook, my favorite. Okay, we started in the middle here. Set up round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. This is setup row 9. Sorry. I think I missed counting one back there. And then you do rows 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have a little switcheroo in the pattern here where actually I did a ridge row here. We flip it and then we create this texture round. So this is 6, 7. And then you repeat 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it goes to round 7A, round 2A, 3A, 4. 5A, 6A, 2B, 3B, and 4. And then we have 5A, 6A, and 7B. 2B, 3B, and 4. And that's where I think I stopped. Let's see if that's right. Because I definitely thought I did 2C and 3C. Yeah, because this is 2B. This is 2A. This is 2B. Let me do it again. Set up round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. and then round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, and then round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stop, and then 7A, 2A, 3A, 4, 5A, 6A, 7B, 2B, 3B, 4, 5A, 6A, 7B, 2C, 3C, and 4. Okay, so yes, I did do 4. So now it repeats 5A, 6A, 7B, 2C, 3C, 4. At least 3 times, I think, is what I'm going to do. So here we go. This will be my first repeat of 5A. So let me go find 5A. That is the only hard part about this, is keeping track of the rounds. Okay. So 5A. Slip stitch in the next stitch, chain 3, and then I think it's going to be 21 double crochet. Let's see if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do y'all like my nails? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Woo, woo, woo. It's correct. Hallelujah. Oh my goodness. It's always terrifying to count something on a live. Okay, and then you have 5. Thank you so much, Holland. Whoops. 5 double crochet in the peak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's going to be 22 going down. So the larger peaks are going to have 22, and the smaller peaks are going to have 10. Okay. Thanks for sharing the live, Holland. I don't like the sound that's making. Okay, I'm going to take this out of the paper. And I've never done this before, but I'm going to roll this up. And I'm going to put it in the center to like discourage it from collapsing in on itself. Okay, that's what I did. We'll see. We'll see if that helps. It's Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle, and the name of the colorway is Chewy. I went on their website the other day to look for it, and it looks like it is not available right now. It's crossed out. So I really don't know if that means they're discontinuing it or I don't know what it means, but thankfully I have 3 of them. That doesn't work. I wonder what will work. Because I know, have you all ever seen these little plastic things that you put inside the Shape Ya Swirl? And then it keeps it from collapsing on itself. That's what these bonus bundles need. Thank you, Holland. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's like really soft, subtle colors. And I know y'all are going to tell me that I can pull from the outside, but I don't want to. I really just dislike doing that so much, but I'm going to do it on the next one because I want the colors to reverse. Hi, it's my design. It's called the 6-Day Supernova. So the little peak is going to have 10 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 5 in the peak. It's telling me it's temporarily sold out. Yep. You could try Joann's because I know Joann's did carry it when they first came out, but I don't know if they're still carrying it or not. Oh, the bonus bundles are at Walmart? Wow. Skip 2. Okay, so the little peak is going to have 10 on each side and 5 in the peak. And the big peak is going to have 21 on each side and 5 in the peak. And then there's always a skip 2 in the bottom. Okay. I don't think they made this colorway in the regular cakes, but when I was on the Lion Brand website the other day, I noticed that they have the bonus bundles in the traditional cake colors like Chimera and Spirit and, you know, all those original colors that we loved so much. So I don't know what they're doing. I was at Joann's yesterday and I wanted to buy the respun, Lion Brand respun, but all they had was the respun thick and quick, and I didn't want that. I wanted the regular respun, so I had to order it online, and I just have to say, I'm not inspired by the yarn. I went to Michael's and I looked at all the Karen cakes and stuff, and I mean, they're nice, but I'm like, I just don't want to. I don't want to design on something that's going to be discontinued 5 minutes after I start crocheting with it, you know? And so yeah, I'm not digging that. Also, last year or this past year, this spring, Knitting Fever reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do something for them They sent me enough Noro for 3 projects. 3. I did 3 projects for them. I did 2 star shawls, and I did a 6-day blanket for them that I'm calling the 6-day beach house blanket. When I made that beach house blanket out of that Noro yarn, something inside me like was awakened. That's the only thing I can say. I enjoyed working with that yarn so much. I didn't want to be done with the project. I wanted to just keep working on it forever. It was like when you are reading a really good book and you don't want it to end. And oh my goodness, it's just the most beautiful thing I've ever made. It was a journey to use that yarn, and so now I think I'm spoiled. And a couple of the women in my community also bought the yarn, and to make that blanket, when I did my first order, I had to meet a certain minimum order. So I was like, you know, I brought my girls in there and I was like, hey, do you all want some of this yarn? And so 3 of them, they all picked the same color too, all 3 of them, and they're making those blankets, and they're like, wow, this yarn. And now when they talk about like buying this or that yarn from Hobby, or you know, this is on sale or that's on sale, I'm just like, meh. I was at the store standing there in front of all the yarn, and I just did not feel inspired, and that really bothers me. But this yarn is working up beautifully. I think they should keep making it in these colors. Thank you, Paige. They should keep making it in these colors, and quit messing around. Give us what we want. The Karen cakes that I really love are the tea cakes. And they've only brought those back like one time. They had them once, and then they didn't have them forever. And we were like, give us tea cakes. And they finally gave us some more, but they're seasonal. They do it one time, and then when they're gone, they're gone. I know they kept some of them on the shelves, but it's just weird. Hi, Darlene. Okay, guys, I have a poll set up on this video, I think. If you see somewhere there where it says poll, maybe I didn't start it. You don't see the poll. Well, maybe I didn't start it. Because I was on and I had accidentally made a something. There was something on the screen I didn't want. Um, all right, never mind. I guess there's not a poll tonight, so I'll just have to say it over and over and over again. It's Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle. And the name of the color is Chewy, and I don't think it's available anymore. I'm using a Furls Odyssey crochet hook in 5mm. And the pattern is the 6-Day Supernova blanket, which is free on my website, bettymcknit.com. And I am adding the Ridgy Didge stripe, which is like a new, we have all these different stripes in the 6-Day Kid Blanket world. And this is a new one. So the pattern for the stripe, the pattern with the stripe added has not been released yet, but you can use the Supernova 6-Day Supernova pattern and just watch these lives, which are all have been reposted on my YouTube, and see how I do the Ridgy Didge part. It's just one little change and adaptation. So you don't really need a pattern for it, but some people need to have the instructions exactly, and other people, it's enough to just say to them, oh, you do front post double crochet, flip it and do front post double crochet on round 6, and they're like, oh, okay, I can do that. So I do both. I do it for the people who need to be told exactly what to do, and then, you know, there's other people that don't need all that help. It's, you know, just people at different levels. That's okay. I must have forgotten to start it. I did it. I went live twice. I went live for a couple seconds and then I stopped it, and I must have turned it on for that live. Hey, yep. You know what? Beach Girl, I figured that out the other day, like a couple times ago. I got it now. But I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it until maybe, I don't know, like 3 lives ago. And then you came to the meeting and we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, Beach Girl. Okay. Durr. Yeah, the poll, I put the poll on TikTok because the TikTokers are the ones that usually like just scroll through the lives, and then they jump in and they see something and they're like, oh, what are you making? You know, so you end up seeing it over and over again, you know, repeating it. Sometimes I forget who knows. I know. I have this one lady, her name, I think her name is Fran, but on YouTube, she has her name as Della, and it's the same last name. And I didn't realize it was 2 different people, or it was one person. I thought it was 2 different people. It was weird. Whoops. Holland, I don't know if you're still here or not, but you've used the respun. I haven't used it yet. So I I ordered, I wasn't sure what colors I wanted to use either, so I just ordered a bunch of them. Ordered like 10 different colors. Attention everybody, my yarn just changed colors. And so I believe this is the last color for this cake. Thanks for sharing the live. Yeah, I think I forgot to set it up. I mean, I have it all set up, but I think I forgot to start it for this live. Kind of had a little I had a little boo-boo when I first started up tonight. Genevieve says I'm working with some premier yarn that's very nice. Oh, I just was you said you love it. So I was just wondering what you've done with it. I haven't used it. I decided to use it for the next project that I do on lives from start to finish. And I ordered the bonus bundles. Joanne's had an online doorbuster yesterday, so I had the respun bonus bundles. I had them in my cart already, and so I just ordered them, and I ordered like 10 different colors because I didn't, I put them in my cart, and then I was like, I'll go look at them at Joanne's, and they didn't have them. Feels a little scratchy almost, but still soft, oddly enough. Huh. What kind of shawl did you make? Whoops. It has a lovely drape to it, so I think it would work. Yeah, it's a blanket I'm going to use it for. Okay, I think I need to just slow down a tad. I hope I like it because I ordered 10 bonus bundles. The Tegan shawl. Okay. Uses colors that fade into each other almost. Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, so the large points, this is my repeat of round 5A. Okay. And it's going to be 5A. This is going to be the last variation of round 5 for the rest of the blanket. All right, so we've got 5A. The larger peaks have 22 double crochet, and the smaller peaks have 10 double crochet, 5 double crochet in the very top of the peak, and skip 2 in the valley. That's the row. That's what happens in this row. double crochet row. Whoops. Super quiet tonight. What's everybody doing on a Thursday? Our weather here has been so ding dong nice. Hi, Brienne. Oh, nice. I'll check that out when I get off of here. Thanks. Thanks for following. It's Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle in the color Chewy. Hi, Pat. You still working on your 6-day queen blanket? That's right, my queen. So this is how I do this without counting. I always stop when I get to this stitch right here. Look at my nails. Don't they look so great? The only thing is she put black under them and they're color changing. So I like the way they look, but you can't really tell that they change colors. See, this is purple and this is blue. I just stuck this one in my drink so I could show you the color change. You're doing another queen size. Didn't you was it you? Didn't you tell me last time or a week or so ago that you were making a queen size blanket, 6-day kid blanket? I think y'all are crazy and terrible. Terrific. She put the black on without asking me. She said, "You have to have it with cat eye." It was a new girl. And I do really like the way that it looks. However, the color change aspect of it is not as obvious. It's much more subtle, but oh well, who cares? It's hot all the time anyways, so I have been asking for cat eye color change at this particular nail salon for like the year that I've been going there, and they laughed at me and they were like, that trend is over. And then finally I got somebody who appreciates it, and she was like, oh yeah, cat eye. She was excited about it. And when I told her it changes colors, she said, no, it doesn't. And I said, yes, it does. And she said, no, it's cat eye. I said, it's cat eye and color change. And she didn't believe me, but it's true. It's cat eye color change. And I had to buy it myself because nobody had it. Nobody believed me. And I got it on Amazon and I love it. But she just went right ahead with the black polish. And she was like, no, you have to have it because it's cat eye. Otherwise, the cat eye won't show up. I was like, all right, that's fine. And I do like it. I've never had black nails before. Even when I sent a picture of them to my daughter was like, I've never seen you with black nails before. I wonder if she thought I was too old for them. I bet she did. Looks like it's a tiny bit darker. Hi, Melissa. It's the 6-day Supernova blanket. I'm adapting it with the Ridgy Didge stripe. And I'm using Lion Brand Mandala bonus bundle in the color Chewy. And a 5mm Furls crochet hook. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do my Calm Scented Stitches. This is called Scented Stitches. It's an aromatherapy balm. I have a link for it in my bio. Lovely, lovely people that run that company, by the way. And it's an essential oil balm. You put it on the finger that you tension the yarn with, and it puts the aroma into the yarn. It smells really nice while you're working on it. Hello, California. I lived in California 2 different times. I loved it. Yes, a variety of weather out here. Yes, that's true. I lived in two different parts. I lived in Monterey for just a little over a year, and then I lived in Port Hueneme for I guess that was just a little over a year also. All right. I'm not going to join that just yet. There we go. Round 5A. Getting this weird pop-up. This is another product that I use on my hands. I feel my hands are like, you can see like the fluid. My hands are puffy right now. Have you used Lion brand Color Theory yarn? I thought it was supposed to be good, but it breaks down. No, I have not. I don't like it. It doesn't inspire me. Anyways, lymphatic massage oil. That's in my Amazon store if you want it. And then I use this. This is a fascia tool. It's called a face blaster. What's your favorite yarn to use? I'm still new to crochet. Well, I used to be a big Lion brand fan. And I still really love their yarns. I really loved Vanna's Choice for a long time, but I don't know if they're like, it just doesn't seem like they are it seems like they're focusing on more of their newer yarns, but I like Vanna's Choice. I like yarns that have a lot of solid colors that I can pick the ones that I want, you know, and put them together the way that I want to. That's like Stylecraft, Special DK, right? With all those solid colors and paint box. I love that. But I love a good cake yarn or a good variegated yarn. And Mindy, before you came on a little earlier on the live, I was talking about my experience this year with Noro. Knitting Fever gave me enough yarn to do like 3 projects with them. So they gave me 2 different colorways of their yukata, and I did star shawls for them. So those kits are available on their site now. On the Knitting Fever site, they have Noro kits for my star. I did a star shawl and a superstar shawl for them with custom borders with the Noro yukata, and that was so fun, that yarn to work with, because the colors are unbelievable. And then they gave me enough of the Noro Tsubami to make a large 6-day blanket, and that experience, I haven't released the pattern yet, but it's basically a 6-day kid blanket with Noro yarn and a custom border. And that was the best experience of crochet ever that I've ever had in my life. It was like so amazing. I never wanted to stop crocheting that blanket. And I just loved it. I just loved every minute of it. The 6-day kid blanket, yeah. That's like my signature pattern. In fact, it's like this pattern is based off of that. All my patterns are based off of the 6-day kid blanket. And yes, it's spelled Noro, Noro. And let me see. If you give me just a second, I will post an affiliate link in the chat. This is called the 6-Day Supernova, and it's on my site, bettymcknit.com. Let me see. Let me just log in and grab my affiliate link for you all. Or you can go to the link in my bio and get it also. Yeah, I'll just send a link to the Noro, and then you can, if you go to the link in my bio, you can purchase through that link. Yeah, if you go to the 6-day the Noro star is called the Staro, Staro, 6-day Staro. If you just look that up on my website, a link for the yarn is there. And this is the 6-day Supernova. Whoops. There you go. Outer Banks Crochet is also me. So that's my, when I get up to 1,000 on the Outer Banks Crochet, I'm going to go crochet on the beach, and that's going to be my content over there. Sometimes I do it here from this one, but I like to have, I don't know, lots of accounts. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's go to, I feel like rounds 5A and 6A should say replaces round 5 from here to the end. Okay, now we're on round 6A, and this is the third time I'm doing round 6A. So I'm going to follow the second number inside the parenthesis for my stitch count, okay? So, but since I'm using a cake yarn, I have to bring the yarn from the back of the work to the, to the back. So instead of doing my slip stitch by putting the hook from front to back, I'm going to put it from back to front, and I'm going to pull the yarn through to the back side. Whoops. I don't know why it's so difficult. Okay, and then turn. So this is the Ridgy Didge adaptation, okay? This round right here. What did I do? Oh, I didn't pull it through, or it came out. Okay, and then slip stitch twice. 1, 2. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, hold on. I did that wrong. One slip stitch, and then the second slip stitch goes around the front post, and then you chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're doing front post single crochet 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many times did I say 10? 9, 10. Okay. That's how you make this textured row, but it alternates sides, all right? And then in the top of the peak, working into the top of the stitch, it's 5 double crochet. 3, 4, 5. My hook got really oily when I did that. Hands are still a little oily. This scent is called Calm, and it has lavender, bergamot, sweet orange, and patchouli. Yes, I said patchouli, but it does smell good. It does not, the patchouli aroma is not overpowering. It's more sweet orange and lavender is what's coming through for me. Okay, and then it's going to be 11 going down the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and then you skip 2. Kylar Turner too says, hey, hey, hey back. Six-Day Supernova. The links are in the chat. It's right above your comment, actually. Okay, so the large peaks are going to have 23 going on each side. And then 5 in the top. Skip 2 in the valley. Okay, the only difference between this and the star is that now you have different peaks and the superstar. Now you have peaks with different sizes. So you're going to have stitch numbers on those. Different stitch numbers going up and down the sides, okay? I didn't even used to put stitch numbers on it. I just would say double crochet till you get to the top, do 5 in the peak, double crochet all the way down, and then people just couldn't do it without knowing how many stitches there were, which I totally get, but it makes it more complicated to read and write the pattern. I was trying to make it as easy as possible, but people were like, what are the counts? I don't like to count as I'm going along, and then once you get the hang of it, you really don't have to count. And even though I have the counts that say you have this many on the side, this many in the top, and then skip 2, people still want to know, but how many total in the whole round? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sitting there counting my whole thing around. If you're each one of the points is correct, then it'll be correct. What do you need to know? Why do you need to know the total? Yes, this is my design. Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle in the color Chewy. Thank you, Sunnyside. One more. I'm not counting them either. What did we say? The large points have 23 on each side, and the small points have 10 on each side. So let's see how I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I did it. Now 2 rows from now, when I have a boo-boo and I didn't count, I'll be like, I don't know what I did. Hi, Hessa. Thank you. Five in the peak. How many? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11. I've been saying 10. It's 11. Oh, geez. It's only 10 the first time because you have a chain 3. You have a chain 3 and that counts as 1. So it's only 11, 10 the first time. And then after that, it's 11. So you should have 11 on each side on the small peaks and 23 on each side of the large peaks. Oh boy, I'm going to have to edit that because I'm pretty sure I said 10 about 100 times. Good job, Betty. You're killing it, Betty. This was the last one. They have 4 different scents, and this was the last one that I opened because I didn't want to smell the patchouli. I didn't think I would like it, but I do. I like it. The other scents that they have, let's see. Power, that's my favorite. And Confidence also smells really good. They all smell good, but this is the best. I like this the best because it smells like Palo Santo. And I love the way that smells. Takes a really long time to go all the way around this blanket when you get out to this you know, this far out. I think I've been working on this for over an hour, and I haven't even completed 2 rows. And I'm not going slow either. The front post takes a little longer to do. People working on holiday gifts this year? What's everyone's relationship to gift giving? Making handmade gifts. Uh-oh, I think I touched my eye with the essential oils on my finger. That's not good. Finished it and showed to a friend who wanted one. So this is a new one. I'm on day 9 working on the border. While you're already on the border on day 9 for a queen size blanket. That is amazing. I hope you post that in the group so we can see it. Always remember to breathe while you're crocheting. Hi, thanks for following. Hey, Cali Native, thanks for following. I'm almost done with this cake of yarn. It's called Scented Stitches. It's an aromatherapy stitch balm. I don't know. It looks like my video might have gone out. There's a link in my bio for it. It's called Scented Stitches. I have an affiliate. Yeah, they're great. I love it. Although this one that I'm using, this Calm, is actually my least favorite scent. This one, Power, is my favorite. It smells like Palo Santo, and I love the way that smells. But they're, especially the purpose of them is to put on your, on your tensioning finger so that the essential oils end up in the yarn. I make handmade for friends and family, not everyone. I don't do that many anymore. Although the last couple of samples that I made, I'm going to give away. Hi, Irene. They work It's an essential oil balm. You put it on your tensioning finger where the yarn is going to touch it. Actually, I have some up there, like all over my finger. You really only need to put it where the yarn goes, and it smells really nice while you're working. And then it, the essential oils go into the yarn, and they, um, put the aroma into the project that you're working on. Now, I don't think I would use them for a baby blanket, let's say. I would only use it for something I was going to wear or use myself or give to somebody who I knew did not have like a fragrance issue or an allergy. Yeah, it works. I discovered this project at the H plus H conference last year. It was this past year, this past June. I went to Chicago for the H&H um, craft industry conference, and I discovered this project, and I immediately was drawn to it because I am a somatic practitioner, okay, and I have brought my somatic practice into my crochet. And I thought, what a great practice, to have aromatherapy as you're working to relax or to impact your mood and also enhance your enjoyment of your crochet, encourage you to breathe, um, and also to scent the item. Now, there was something on there, the little card that I got with it, that said how often you need to reapply, and if you really want the entire project to, you know, be scented, you have to reapply it like every row or every couple rows. It just depends, but I just do it whenever I put my work. I have a habit of putting my work down at the end of every row or round, or even sometimes with a project like this where it takes me, you know 30-40 minutes to go all the way around, I might put it down in the middle of the round, and when I put it down, that's when I reapply. So I'm not like probably using it as often as you would need to, or reapplying as much as you would need to have the entire project be, have the scent. But I'm sure it will still, it will have a very light aroma therapy scent to it. So I'm digging it. It's a nice added touch, I'll say that. It's like a nice little added something special touch. Makes my crochet more enjoyable, and that's what I think somatic crochet is really all about. It's about crocheting and maximizing your enjoyment, learning about yourself and taking care of yourself. Crochet as self-care. Whoops. As a self-care practice, I should say. Okay, I did pretty good with not having my cake collapse in on itself and get tangled up at the end here. But I am coming to the end of this cake. Wonder if I'll make it all the way around. So one of my somatic rules is when I finish a ball of yarn, I get up out of my chair. That's one of my things. I haven't been running my little timers. Usually I set a timer for 60 minutes too, and I get up at the end of, I get up when it goes off and stretch. I haven't been doing that on this project. My my little timer, the battery died. That's why. Gotta replace the battery. Almost there. No, it does not stain. There's no dye in it. Ta-da! One mandala bonus bundle done. That is the end of my cake of yarn, so I'm gonna get another one. Wait a minute. I'm gonna take these out of the bag. Okay, I don't trust this one. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of my seat. The last one, it finished with this brown, but this one finishes with this slate blue that is 2 colors back, and look at all that. Something, this one's not, this one looks like it starts with the blue and goes out. Hold on, I have to move them over a little bit. Do you see that? So this one starts like here and then goes out to the brown. and then starts with the color that this, and then goes into the color this one starts with. So this one that I used on the project was more like this. So I think I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to pull from the outside. And so it'll reverse. It'll go from the brown and it'll go backwards through the colors to where it started. And then I don't know if I will go into a third one, but something ain't right here. This one of these things is not like the other. Do you all agree with me? That's not right. Back in the bag you go. Going into timeout. Okay, I'm gonna get up out of my chair and stretch like I said I would. That's weird. Why is my screen frozen over here? It's weird that I put that on the floor. All right, something's happening here. Let me get off of that. There we go. Yeah, and see the picture on the label shows the colors in that order. So I think that other one that I have is probably has a knot in the middle of it somewhere. That's would be my guess. And I don't want to be, you know, have this plan for my project and then come across a knot that messes up the order I was working on it and messes up my whole plan. But I mean, now I have to pull this whole thing from the outside, which is something I really do not enjoy doing. Okay, and I'm continuing round 6A. I don't know if y'all can hear the ocean. Can you hear that? I didn't go out there today. Gonna spend some time out there tomorrow because I've been in the house too much. I didn't go outside today. It's not good, especially when it's this nice outside. You should not stay cooped up in the house when it's beautiful outside and it's not raining or nothing. The temperatures are amazing and the beach is 100 steps away. And 5 double crochet in the peak. Yeah, I had my AC on all summer, which one of my favorite ways to live is with the windows open and the breeze blowing through, especially at night. I used to listen to a recording of the ocean waves, and now I can listen to the actual ocean waves. Most of my beach time is Stinson with my dog. Nice. It's not frozen. Okay. I like going out and just sitting up my phone and going live, um, just with my phone facing the ocean. But I couldn't even do that much this year because it was so hot and my phone kept overheating. I was thinking about getting like a second device so that I could put my device like on my umbrella or something, so you could also see me crocheting while I was at the beach. But it's too hot out there for devices, I don't know. I have to figure it out. I don't even have I don't even have I don't know, just a handful of followers on that other account. Not that I can't do it from here. It's totally fine. Okay, I think I remember saying right near the time I came on that it was already 20 to 8 and it's 20 after 9. I haven't even done 2 rounds yet. Just coming to the end of my second round and it's been an hour and 40 minutes. So, I mean, that's like what? Probably about 40 minutes per round. This one took longer because it's front post and that takes longer. Back post takes even more effort and time than front post. That's why I don't like doing it. I'm on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Good night, my dear. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Get some rest. Okay, round 4 is always the same. Oh no, this is not round 4. This is round 7. 7B. 1 single crochet in each stitch and 2 single crochet in the peak. Well, let me just slow down because I usually lay it down. Oh, and then it says you should have 2 single crochet in each peak, and I think it's going to be 38. So when you work this pattern, you should definitely print it out so you can mark off these stitch counts. Okay, 1, 2, I think it's going to be 38. Let me see. 38 between the peaks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, and then 2 in the peak. All right. So it'll be 38 from here to here and 2 in the peak. That's your round 7B. This pie is pulling from the outside. I don't know how y'all do it. And the thing is, I don't know why it's like considered correct to pull from the inside. I honestly don't, because it makes the yarn tangle. We all know this. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. I'm glad you got a little crochet in. Okay, and I think, let me check. What does this say? 38 in between the peaks. Whoops. Lay it down and admire it often. That's my motto. She put this stuff on my hair called Wow, and it's a humidity protector. And man, would you just look at these shiny locks? I mean, I think my hair looks amazing. Really, really happy with it. Holy moly. Thank you very much, Carolyn. Appreciate it. And I'm using the Calm Stitch Balm on it. Thank you, Grandizzle. See how I'm doing. How close am I? Wow. Even a single crochet round takes a long time. The ridge round looks really good when it changes colors. Man, my neighbors are crazy. It really is. I don't know if it's available on Joann's or not. Lion Brand has it. Somebody said it's temporarily out of stock. So I would just watch for it because they are really popular. There was one color similar to this one, and that it's, you know, these really soft, muted tones like this one, more pinks and grays. And crazy loud. And it's called Meowth, and it's really popular. And it's really pretty. I waited and waited for that one to come in, and I got me a couple of them. Hey, Debbie, you're surprised I'm still on? It's only been 2 hours. This is only my 3rd round. I was thinking about doing one more. and then calling it quits. A round is taking a really long time though. I don't know if I have the commitment to another hour on here. Especially the next round would be round 2C, and it's a pain round. Oops, it's only 2 in the peak. It's the Lion Brand Mandala bonus bundle, and the color's called Chewy. Thank you so much. Well, it's not 10 o'clock yet, so I guess I'll do one more round. It's like humbling when you have to put the marker in for, day whatever, and you've only done like 3 rounds. It's only that far. That's all I did today. Ah, how much? That's no good. I'm going to do one more. I didn't come on until 20 to 8. Okay, that was the second repeat of 7B. Third repeat of 7B. I don't know how many repeat of 7B. But it says repeat row 4, 5A, 6, 7B, 2C, and 3C in that order, approximately 1 time for a baby blanket size and 3 times for a throw size. So this would be baby blanket size. This would be finishing up baby blanket size. Which would be, I believe, my first repeat of it. Once I get to the end of 3C, it would. Okay, so 2C. So I have to slip stitch to finish. That would be the end of 7B. Chain 2, double crochet 2 together in the same stitch. Skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 double crochet in the next. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next, two times, skip 2, 3 double crochet, chain 3, 3 double crochet, in the second single crochet in the peak. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next, 3 times. Skip 4, double crochet 3 together in the center stitch in the valley. Skip 4, 3 double crochet in the next. I should say skip 4, and then I should say 3 double crochet in the next, skip 2, 3 times. Except now this time it's going to be, because we're on the large peak, how many times is it going to be? 4, 5. It's going to be 7. Three, 3, 3 in the peak. Skip 2, 3 double crochet in the next stitch, that should actually be 6. And now this time it should be 7. Yep, I'm still here. How you doing? Yeah, I figured. I texted you earlier. Skip 4, double crochet 3 together. Oh man. I hope you didn't go in to the office. I hope you stayed home because I was going to tell you yesterday and I forgot. I feel like everything's discombobulated out there. You did go into the office. Okay. I hope that went well. I'll call you when I'm off of here. This is my last round. I just started it, so it's probably going to be another. Well, I didn't just start it. I'm about a third of the way around. Oh, you stayed home. Good. I was actually really worried about you being out and about yesterday because when I went to Virginia Beach, I did my bopping around, and one of the things I did was I went to Trader Joe's, and in the Trader Joe's parking lot, I had a hard time finding a place to park because nobody was watching where they were going, and people were acting crazy coming in and out of parking spots. And I ended up parking really far away from the door because I was like, I don't like this. Something, like I feel like I'm going to get hit, or like it just, this parking lot is just weird. And then um I went in and I experienced a couple other like strange things like that. Oh, it was like mostly shopping carts, like inside the store, people just like jumping out in front of my cart, like not looking, and I almost hit them with my cart, not because I didn't see them, but because they weren't paying attention and they just stepped right out in front of me. And then when I was walking out to my car, I saw a lady almost get hit. And it was just like the same kind of thing. And she was walking right towards me. And I saw it happen. And I even said to her, I said, what's going on? Like, it feels like something is really, everybody's really discombobulated today or something. And she said, you know what? I'll tell you what, that's exactly why I parked all the way out here because, and it was weird too, because by the time I wasn't in the Trader Joe's for very long, but when I came out, when I went in, the parking lot was full. And when I came out, it was like half empty. And, yeah. And there was like this truck trying to try this like big dually that was trying to park, and they kept like backing out and pulling in, and they couldn't straighten out. And they had one of those backup beepers, boop 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 boop, and I was like, I'm not getting anywhere near that, but this lady was like, yeah, that's why I parked all the way out there, because um this is just like weird. I almost saw like a bunch of people get hit. So yeah, then I was like, I don't want my sister out and about, Then I talked to you and you were like, oh, you were out with them and you were talking about going into work, and I'm like, don't go in. Like, don't go in. It's already it's already a mess out there. Like, just wait until this eclipse or whatever it is that's happening passes, and wait until your doctor says you are clear to go in, and then go in. But don't go in right now. Stay home and do whatever you got to do from home. All right. I'm just going to finish this round. Hey, Blue Moon Song, I like your name. Not going anywhere till I get my hair done Tuesday. Good. Oh, wait, that's 3. I had someone complain about this pattern, which I get it. You want to know how many clusters you're making going up and down so that you know if you're on track. But this is the thing that everyone should know about the star blanket patterns is they should work out. You should be able to, if it says skip 2, double crochet in the next until you get to the top of the mountain, and then do blah 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 in the chain 3 in the space, it should work out. You should never have to adjust. You should have the right number of stitches to skip 2 and do your thing. And so if you adjust it, if you go like, oh well, this doesn't work, I don't have the right number, I'm just gonna adjust it, then it's gonna throw the pattern off later on. And the next one, next row is not going to work, and the row after that is not going to work. So do not make adjustments. It should work out exactly right every time. Okay, not me making an adjustment right now. Because something, but if I go back, I'll probably see something is not right. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 2 1 2, but I'm in the wrong stitch right here. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so let's see. 11. Okay, I don't know what I did, but I know I should have 1 2 3 and then 1 2 3. Let's see, is that right? Yeah, 1 2 3. 3 on this each side. So I'm gonna skip 1 2 3 4 5 and fix it. All right, I ended up off, or I'll probably have to skip 3 over here or something. I did something wrong. But until you know the pattern, don't fix it. Or if you fix it, make sure you have the right number of clusters. And I changed the pattern so that you will know how many sets of 3 are on each side. So it'll be easier to fix if you make a mistake. I understand why people want to know that, but it makes the pattern bulkier and more difficult to read because you have all these numbers and then you have the parentheses with the numbers, the string of numbers in it, and it just makes it look more complicated than it actually is. But it gives you more information, so that's good. Yeah, you'll know if you made a mistake because it won't work out. And then you should go back and find the mistake. And the people that have the most difficulty are the people who are experienced crocheters and then they overthink the instructions. It's not usually the beginners. The beginners don't know anything, so they go, oh, it says do it 3 times, do it 3 times, or it says do this, do this. But it's the more experienced crocheters that go, oh, wait, I haven't seen anything written like that before. She probably means this, or it didn't work out just quite right. She probably meant to do this instead. She probably really meant this, or this should really be written like this. Like the people that complain about the patterns are like, mainly they're complaining because they don't like the way I wrote it. Not because it's wrong, but because they don't like how I wrote it. But I do it my way. And I also try to do standard pattern writing. I try to make it concise. I try to make it easy for beginners. You can't please everyone. One, two, three, four. So that double crochet 3 together in the bottom has a skip 4 on either side. Okay, and then on the small peaks, it has 3 groups of double crochet going up the side on the small peak. And then the 3, 3, 3 in the peak. And then the large peaks have, how many did I say? I think it was 7 or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 3 double crochet on each side. 3, 3, 3 in the peak. And your stitch count should work out. It should work out, whether you count or not. And like I said, originally I didn't put the counts of clusters in it. I just put the skips, how many to skip and what to do. And it should work out. One, two, three, four. Okay, so 7 on the big points and 3 on the sides of the smaller points. And this is round 2C. This is the second time doing 2C. So the numbers that you follow on this one will be the first number inside the parentheses. Yeah, I think I should change this to say skip 4, 3 double crochet in the next stitch, skip 2, 3 times or 4 times or however many times, and then skip 2, 3 double crochet. Wait a minute, 3, then you won't have to say skip 2 again, because it'll be 3 double crochet in the next, skip 2 this many times, and then the numbers will match, so it won't seem like there's only 5 on one side. I don't know why I didn't think of that, so I'll have to change that. No, I haven't seen Andrew today, actually. Starting to feel tired. I'm starting to regret doing this. Round 2. Doing it as fast as I can, too. I just didn't want to have to put that day 6 marker in and only have that little tiny bit done. It was my ego. I think I might have to marathon it this weekend to get this bad boy done, because I really want it done this week, and I would like to move on to my next project, although I do have to wait for the yarn to come in, okay? But the next thing I'm going to do on live from start to finish is the 6-day Ridgy Didge blanket, and I have it all written up in the Betty McKnitiverse for my people. But I wrote it in 3-weight, and I decided if I'm going to do it on lives, I don't want to do a 3-weight because that's going to take a long time. I want to do worsted, so I have to just change it up, and in the pre-release pattern, and then I will go ahead and start with like the swatches and do all the swatches and everything for it, and the resize, give all the resize information. And so that'll be the way that I do it is the baby blanket patterns. So I released the 6-day Ridgy Didge baby blanket, and that is just a baby blanket pattern. That is not a resizable pattern. But usually when I do the quote unquote adult size or the full size blanket, I give a resize chart in there that explains how to do a, how to resize the blanket for uh, any yarn that you want to use. Chunky weight, DK, and also resize for baby blankets, lapgans, full-size Afghan. I think I go up to a queen size. I don't remember. 2, 3, 4. I don't remember what my chart says, but I'll be doing all the swatching and measuring and everything. And I have those old videos on my YouTube channel for the original 6-day blanket, but I think they are a little incomplete. And so I'm going to be updating that. But I'll start with the Ridgy Didge and do it. And then I was thinking after that, maybe I would do Tranquility Stripe because folks have been waiting for that too. And I've just been dragging my feet on it because I got to crochet the samples. So I figure I'll just go ahead and do them on my lives. And then we'll have all that content. People can follow it along. It won't be perfect, but sue me. I'm determined to finish the man blanket this weekend. Yeah. I really have, like, last month was so busy with all my travel and everything that I did and all the excitement. And this month is like, um, I mean, I have not overloaded, I don't have a lot of crap on my schedule. Just say it like that. So I'm like, Crochet City. Let's wrap up some of this stuff, man. Like, I got a lot of things. I do it messy all the time, and then I leave things undone out there. So I'm going to start wrapping some stuff up. Crochet the mess out of some stuff. Use my basket for the chunky Ridgy Didge. Nice. You're doing a chunky Ridgy Didge. It would be great to do a chunky Ridgy Didge since I'm doing it on live, but I just didn't want to do another chunky. But I think maybe for the Tranquility Stripe, I think I'm going to do that one with the Jiffy that I did. What did I do with the Jiffy recently? I did something with it. Oh, I did this star blanket behind me right here. Which I don't think I did that on lives at all, but I think I will. I'm going to do a Tranquility blanket with that yarn. I've got a ton of it. I'm cranking on them whips. Whip it good. It's a 5 weight. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I just didn't want to do chunky for that one. So yes, 5 weight or chunky or bulky. Maybe 6 might be bulky. When I went to Michael's, I saw they had a bunch of anniversary cakes and they were 30% off, and I didn't buy any. I did not buy any. You know why? Because I have 2 of them here from the last round of anniversary cakes that I did nothing with. Is the Tranquility Stripe a border? The tranquility stripe is not a border. The tranquility stripe is what we were calling in the McKnitiverse the flat line. It's the 6-day blanket stripe that does not chevron. I was thinking about the border for the Ridgy Didge, the adult Ridgy Didge blanket today. I think I'm going to come up with, something different. I did one for the baby blanket. I noticed that people don't usually use my borders that I work so hard on. And I did the Ridgy Didge. I did the corners a little different. So I didn't line the peak up on the corner. I made it flat going across the corner. So the corners are a little bit weird because they don't corner. They're flat. I know you do what I write and what I tell you to do. But I saw that like one person did it in the group and they adjusted it so the peak would fall on the corner. And I just was trying to do something different. So I don't know. But I have time to think about a border. A lot of the time I don't decide until I get there, Well, that's one thing that took the beach blanket so long to do because I really wanted to do something that had waves, on the side. I wanted something with waves. And I kept doing a bunch of different things and not liking it. And I finally settled on something, but I sometimes don't know until I actually get there and do it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try to do them. I used to like go to Edie Ekman's books and I would get something out of her book and I would use it as inspiration. I would maybe alter it a little bit or just use it directly, with credit to her, of course. And then I started, coming up with my own. Not because there's anything wrong with her books or anything, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna figure it out, And no. What is that? That's my phone. Amy, I forgot to start the poll. I forgot to do the poll this time. Oh, you started it. Thank you. Okay, so Ecamm is doing the thing again where it doesn't bring up the camera when it dies. I mean, it did it the first time, but it's thinking. All right. They've had a bunch of updates recently, so every time they update, I'm like, I hope they don't break that thing again. There's Andrew. Hey, Andrew. How you doing? So cute. Whoops. Aw, aren't you sweet? 1, 2, 3, 4. Parking lot at Trader Joe's is always crazy like that. I refuse to shop there. Well, I don't have one down here on the Outer Banks. Hey, Amanda, how you doing? I've been at it for almost 3 hours, so you gonna catch up to me today? I finished my... Oh, I'm almost done with this round. Uh-oh. Durr. I finished my first cake of yarn. Oh yeah, Trader Joe's. I don't go there that often. I don't have one down here. We don't have one on the Outer Banks. Just like I don't have a Michael's or a Joann's down here. I don't have a decent nail salon. So every couple of weeks, I go to Virginia Beach and I get my nails done. I get my hair done up there. There's a Costco up there. I'm a member of Costco. I go to, I do some shopping. Especially like in the wintertime here, it gets really quiet because all the tourists go home. And, I'm just like out here, you know, it feels very isolated sometimes. So I go to Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Norfolk area every couple of weeks or so, and I just do some stuff. And one of the things is the first time I've done it, I go to the Trader Joe's up there. And they just have some different stuff that I can't get down here. Like I just get my snacks I like the trail mixes that they have. Those are nice to have on hand. And when I move there, I'm going to open a spa. That'll be nice. Yeah, so I recently, well, for not recently, for many years, my cholesterol has been climbing up. So I've been trying to eat more fish. And what's really easy is this tin fish trend that has been popular on TikTok keeps coming up in my feed. Tin fish date nights. And so I'm like, all right, I'll try me some tin fish. I like sardines. So apparently a lot of the good tin fish is at Trader Joe's. So I was like, I'll go to Trader Joe's and I'll get me some tin fish for my lunches. I've been doing it, and they had some good ones. Like that I picked up at, would never have thought to buy these things. I mean, I buy sardines from time to time and I eat them, and I also buy those kipper snacks from time to time and eat those. But I would not like, I don't even normally eat like tuna fish out of a can, you know. Not stuff I would really think to try, but some of it's actually really good. The salmon in oil and stuff like that. They have some stuff I'm not interested in trying. I don't really like oysters, so I haven't tried the canned oysters at all, or the mussels. Yes, this is the scented stitches. But anyways, that's what I went to Trader Joe's for. Tinned fish and snacks. And they have some, like, you know, fancy crackers that you can't get. I have like a Food Lion and a Harris Teeter. I mean, Harris Teeter has some different stuff. They probably have some good tin fish there. Actually, haven't even checked. I haven't been going there. I've been going to Food Lion because it's cheaper. Or I will go if I have to go. If I have to go all the way to Kitty Hawk for something like to pick up a prescription or something like that, I'll go to Walmart. Odd combo, fish and snacks, blah. Yes, I do have a link in my bio, an affiliate link for the scented stitches. It's in my link tree. It says shop scented stitches. I don't know, it's about the 10th link down. I'm using Calm on this one, but Power is my favorite. They all smell good. It smells good, even though it says it has patchouli in it. It smells very good. Amanda says, oh, wow, you are powering on. We'll have to put aside other projects to catch up. I have 4 on the go. Listen, don't worry about it. Please let me work ahead a little bit, because I'm like, every time I see that you caught up, I'm like, she's going to pass me up. Amy says, I'm using Power on my beach house blanket with the Noro yarn. Yes, I feel like the beach house blanket, if you're going to do that project, you need to use scented stitches on it. It's like an experience. Plus, the yarn for it is hundreds of dollars. So, okay. All right. Well, that was day 6 on this, and I have this much yarn left to go in the second cake. So, and I have, let's see, 1 more row and then 2 more repeats. And I think that's going to take a really long time, because this was, I'm going on 3 hours tonight. It took me 3 hours to go from here to here. Okay. 3 rounds is all I did tonight. 3 or 4. I did this round too. Yes, I did 2 double crochet rounds. Did 4 rounds tonight, and it took me 3 hours. So, I have a feeling it's going to be quite a few more days until this is where I will want it to be before it's done. Let me measure real quick. So I'm going to go from the center out to the largest peak, 41, 42. So this is like baby blanket size right now, I would say. I would call this baby blanket size. And I'm trying to do a full adult size. I want to try making the 6-day star blanket. Is it a hard pattern? Nope, it's the easiest pattern. It's my easiest pattern. It's the one people say, where should I start? That's the one to start with. All you need to know how to do is chain, single crochet, double crochet, and combinations of those stitches. And the pattern is easy to read, and I have videos where I do the entire thing from start to finish. Which tree skirt would you recommend for a new crocheter with little to no experience? I would do the star one. Also, you can, there's an instruction in the tree skirts that says, so let's see, and you have to know how to count. Yes, that's true. So the tree skirt is basically the star blanket, but instead of working it in the round, you stop and you go back and forth like this. And it has additional points. So the star has 9 points, 7 points, but the tree skirts have 9 points and they fold over. 2 of them fold over like that. So if you have an artificial tree that you just want to have like basically the star blanket with a hole in the middle, you can do the star blanket. And the tree skirt pattern tells you how to start it and just do the star blanket with a hole in the middle. All my patterns are free on my website, bettymcknit.com. So before you buy any of them, go check them out because the full patterns are free on my site with ads. So it's just the PDF, ad-free PDF that you're paying for if you want one. So go check out the tree skirt, star tree skirt, and the instructions for how to do the beginning of it with the star blanket pattern. If you have an artificial tree that you just want, you can just put the tree skirt on the base of the tree, and it just has a pole that comes up. So you don't have to do the back and forth. The back and forth is going to be a little bit harder for a beginner than the actual star blanket because it just goes around and around and around and around. It's very easy and repetitive, okay? It's on my list to try. Your work is beautiful. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you all for stopping by tonight and hanging out with me and chatting with me. It's been a really fun live. Man, I'm looking at this like on the screen and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I don't think I'm really appreciating it in real life. But I see it on the screen and it's like, it really is pretty. I love the Supernova. I think it is, out of all the star blankets, it's like the most striking, it just looks, it's just so different. All right, everyone, I'm going to go. We work on this project when you do, or catching up on the next day or so, okay? All right. Great. Because if you get ahead of me, I'm worried that the pattern might be wrong. It's Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle in the color Chewy, and it's out of stock right now. So you got to keep your eye on the Lion Brand site, or maybe check Joann's for it and see if Joann's has it. Yeah, Debbie Shoemaker says, I love it. One of my favorite, because she's made some beautiful 6-day kid blankets with this yarn in different colors. Absolutely beautiful. If you join my Facebook groups, she posts her blankets over there. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, good night, everyone. Have a good one. See you soon. I'll be working on this lots this weekend, hopefully. So I'll see you much. All right, bye.